So here's how you would solve this one. All right, you got a triangle. That's terrible drawing. Appreciate it. So you got a right angle. Anyway, you have this triangle PQR where R is 90 degrees. So that's R. All right, and then P and Q. All right, it doesn't matter because it's going to be the same thing. R and Q is 3. So RQ is 3. QP is 5. That's our hypotenuse. And PR is 4. So it says what ratio, meaning A over B, a fraction, what ratio represents the sign of Q. So we have opposite right here for Q, right? That's opposite. So I would do 4 over 5, right? So now I come over here and I literally type 4 divided by 5. Are you sure you want to put this answer in? Yes. Boom, there you go. That would be how you put that in, all right? For the next section, for this section right here, it's just find exact values of cosine A in simplest form. All right, so for this one, let me erase. This one says find the exact value of cosine of A in simplest form. So here's A. This is hypotenuse. And this is adjacent. So the ratio would be 9 over 12. Which is no hypotenuse for cosine, right? Which we can reduce to 3 over 4. So we come over here and we put 3 divided by 4. Are you sure you want to put 3 over 4 in? Yes, I'm sure. There we go. There's my check. Okay. Same type of problem. So this problem here, it says find all angles from 0 to 360. All right, that satisfy the equation below to the nearest tenth of a degree. So round to the nearest 1 decimal. So before I begin this one, I'm going to use the whole unit circle. So if you remember, everything is positive here. Sine is positive here. Sine in this inverse. Tangent is positive here in this inverse. And cosine is positive here in this inverse. So I'm looking for cosine where it's positive. All right, so it's positive here. Cosine is positive here. And cosine is positive here. All right, so here's how I'm going to do it. First I'm going to find cosine of 2 pi over 3, or cosine inverse. Let me say that actually here. Cosine inverse of 2 over 3. All right, so when I punch that in my calculator, cosine inverse of 2 divided by 3, I'm going to get 48.2. All right, so nearest tenth. Now, because I know these are in the first and second quadrant, right? Well, the first one is going to be that angle. It is the reference angle, 48.2. All right, if it was over here, I would use 180 minus that. If it was over here, I would do 180 plus that angle. All right, but since this was in the first quadrant, I'm going to use that one, 48.2. And I'm also going to use, I need to get that one. I need the fourth quadrant, so 360 minus 48.2. 48.2. And that is going to give me 311.8, right? So those are my two angles. Now I got to put two angles in, so I'm going to press this plus right here. All right, and then right there, it's going to allow me to enter both my angles. So 48.2 and 311.8. And let's hit submit. Am I sure? Yeah, I'm sure. All right, because again, it was positive. So remember, the thing is, write this down. You know what I'm saying, when you do this problem. All right, everything's positive here. Sine and cosecant is positive here. Tan and cotangent is positive here. And cosine and secant are positive here. But everything, all 6 are positive here. And then one more problem. Let's see here. I need to go. Oops, I'm still marking it up. I didn't mean to do that. Well, here, let's use the eraser first. Let's erase. Hopefully you got that down, man. If you didn't, just rewind a little bit and get that down. This video is way longer than I wanted. I thought it was going to be like 30 seconds. This thing is long. All right, and then this one right here. It says solve the equation cotangent theta equals 0 for all values of theta between 0 and 2 pi. Also draw either a horizontal, vertical, or diagonal line that goes through all solutions to the equation. Express your answers in both radians and degrees. All right, so let me zoom out real quick. Right there. Well, zoom in a little bit. All right, what I want to do is my type of line. Well, first of all, where does cotangent equal 0? So if you remember, cotangent is in terms of the coordinates point, x and y, cotangent would be x over y, right? So for 0, I need to have 0 over 1. All right, so x right here is 0 over 1 and 0 over negative 1. So cotangent equals 0 is right here at 90, which is pi over 2 and 90 degrees, and down here at 270 or 3 pi over 2. All right. Pi, 1 pi has, 2 pi has, 3 pi has, yeah, like that. So let's see. Vertical, horizontal. I need a vertical line. I'm gonna move it right there, and then I go and express it. Degree 90 or 270, 70. There we go. And radian would be pi over 2. Ooh, there we go. Pi divided by 2 and 3 pi divided by 2, like that. And then I hit done. Am I sure? Yes. Boom, there you go. So again, man, that's all the type of questions. I just answered them for you. I'm sorry this is so long, but I hope this helps, okay? Catch you later.